In Season 6, Episode 5, Cory struggles with if he's average or not. This happens because he meets a 13-year-old genius artist named Alexandra Nechita. After meeting her, Cory begins to feel like he hasn't done anything with his life. Desperately trying to prove he isn't average, Cory shows Sean trophies he has gotten throughout his life, but Sean tells him they're lame trophies and asks why did he even keep them. In a defeated tone, Cory responds by saying that he kept them because he's average and has a mediocre life.
Let's stop right there, okay? You don't have a mediocre life.
There's nothing about me that separates me from anybody else.
Cory then complains about how nobody ever helped him find what he was talented at. Sean and Cory head downstairs, and Cory continues complaining, but now to his parents. He blames them for not helping him find something he was good at when he was 2 years old. His parents realize he's calling their life average, and Cory insensitively calls his own father average. Later on, Cory feels bad for insulting his father, but he doesn't regret saying it because he actually meant it. His friends try being there for him and remind him he's far from average. Cory's father then shows up and takes Cory with him. They go to the store Alan's dad worked at for 40 years. He then asks Cory why is he so ashamed of being average. Alan continues speaking and says his dad worked hard so Alan could have something more than an average life. This scene pretty much showed how Alan got upset because Cory came off as if he wasn't proud of his dad or grandfather. At the end of the episode, Cory begins serenading his dad and calls his father his own hero. Cory then says he only called his father average because he was afraid of what his own life would become. He says how after meeting a 13-year-old genius painter, you begin wondering if you're worth anything. Alan tells him life is about searching for something to give your life meaning. He also tells Cory that he knew his life was worth something the moment he held Cory in his arms. This episode was pretty serious, but the B story is hilarious. Eric is holding in his pee because he doesn't want to leave Jack and Rachel alone, but when he finally goes to pee, he returns to Jack saving Rachel.
You said you weren't gonna do anything!
Because Jack saved her, Rachel says she owes Jack. This starts driving Eric crazy. The other storyline going on is about the 13-year-old genius being glad to hang out with Morgan because she never has the chance to hang with girls of her age. She also encourages Morgan to sing at the talent show, and they do become pretty good friends. I don't think Cory was ever average or had an average life because, for one, he's been with the love of his life since young, and then two, he has great friends, he's funny, and his days are never boring. I don't think at the age that most of us watched this episode were we having a mid-life crisis like Cory. If anything, this episode put being afraid of being average into our minds for the first time. This is why I like the message Alan gives at the end, how he didn't need talent because his life became meaningful the moment he had Cory. The episode also manages to show through the 13-year-old genius that even if you have talent and found yourself at a young age, you're still missing something in life. Alexandra was missing out from having a childhood and even having friends her age. Let me know in the comments if you thought Cory was average. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed.